How you doing? Hope you're having a good week and you had a good weekend. This video is basically on my trade this morning that I took on euro dollar. It was just a quick trade. I was expecting a Monday to be not that much of a trending day. Now I'm looking at it again, the area that I have entered, which was a 15-minute break and retest. After a strong 4-hour bearish candle close, previous day strong bearish, I didn't really see anything immediately for me to say don't take the trade. So yeah, that was my trade. Now I see that price has came back into my rough entry area and given another clean push down that's happening right now. So I hope that some of you have been able to catch that due to the fact of where price is. It took out the highs of the previous 4-hour close candle. Definitely selling high within the day. So yeah, I'm currently in dollar CAD long as well. I entered. There was a strong bearish candle. I've entered at the lows of the 1-hour support here. And there is a break and retest area as well that was respected by the body candle close in the last 1 hour. So I've entered at the lows, well, close to the lows, stop loss below. I'm going to bring my stop loss up once this candle closes as per my risk management rules. I'll move my stop loss to below the lows of this current 1 hour that's about to close, especially if it closes something like what it is just now and there's no real bullish momentum. If it just closes sideways, then I'll just deal with it. So we've taken out the lows of the last 4 hour as well, which I'm aware is pretty strong bearish, but I felt as if the one previous was stronger bullish. We're in a support area. We'd taken out the lows of the previous day out. And we were at a support area that was the origin of a strong push to the upside for a good 5, 6, 7 hours. And the US dollar has been pretty strong overall today, and for the last wee while, to be honest. So let's just go to the trade that I took on euro dollar, and also I lined up a trade on gold, but I did not take it. But the levels worked out. I've not really looked at gold a lot in recent times. I used to trade it quite often whenever I first started, as I'm sure a lot of people did, because it was something that moved a lot more. Your alerts would go off more often than other pairs. But it also burns you a lot more if you don't know what you're doing. And that's what I was finding whenever I was last trading it 3-4 years ago. Just didn't suit the style that I was trading at the time, the way that I was trading. But I have seen that these red areas were 1 hour break and retest. We came up back into the area and rejected it. Solid 15-minute candle, and I was looking to enter, and I would have got to my first management point, origin of pullback, and then been able to get some more in as well with a very well protected stop loss. And it had taken out the highs of the previous 1 hour as well. So it's all standard stuff for me to be looking for before I enter the trade. These were my two areas that I marked out whenever I woke up this morning to see if price could pull back to them and then look for shorts. I would have been less inclined to take short here due to the fact that it had pulled back so far, but with gold you never know, and there was no way that I was really looking for longs in any kind of sense due to the obvious trend. So with euro dollar, if I just go to daily, previous day, strong bearish. The previous week, strong bearish. Usually I wait for a pullback, but it started to, like at the start of the week, but euro dollar just wanted to get on with it, it seemed. So euro dollar, strong bearish candle close, 6 till 10 a.m. I was looking for pullback and continuation essentially. So if we go to the 1 hour, clear downtrend, no other way that I want to be trading it, just about getting the timing right. So then on the 15-minute, this red area will become more obvious. It was a break and retest area, support, turned resistance, then it pulled back, my alert went off, and I looked for an entry. Now, with the 10 to 11 candle close, I was looking for reasons to enter after the 10 to 11, because I was like, well, this is a pullback into the area. If it doesn't go higher and sustain itself, then it should turn around. So with the entry, I saw this candle here at 11.20 to 11.25. I looked for an entry, got a pullback within that 5-minute candle, stop loss above the highs. So if I just show you, just by putting a line, you'll then be able to see what that's marked by on the 1 hour. So you can see here, 1 hour, the 10 to 11 had closed, and then I was just looking for a reason to enter with the feeling that we could get back down to the lows of the day, which was this low here from the 9 to 10 candle to start with. That was my kind of main target. I was looking to see how price reacted at these bodies, because this was the support and we are overextended, but I felt as though that the kind of probability was high that we would have a follow through. So we did go more sideways than what I expected for that particular trade, but you can't always just get it straight in your direction. So I set an alert. First alert was around the lows of this area, the body, because this was the last push in the 5-minute. We got the nice flush down into that area, and then we got down into my second kind of management point, which was what this candle had wicked into, which was the origin of the kind of pullback on the higher time frames and the lower time frames. So it made sense for me to look for some kind of reasons to get out the trade, a decent proportion, due to the fact that it's Monday and I'm not expecting a trending day. The notes that I had was 15-minute break and retest, strong 4 hour, previous target, lows of strong 4 hour previous, target lows of the day, stop loss protected by highs of current and past 1 hour, current 4 hour as well, but that was only 2 hours in, so I didn't really look at that as the be all and end all. And my kind of expectations were that it was a Monday, so I'm not expecting a trending day, but Friday was strong, and there's no real structure to the downside at that moment in time that really said to me I should be wary of that should stop me from getting at least to my target of the current low of the day, and obviously ideally beyond. And the euro was weaker than the pound. I was also looking at pound dollar shorts, but whenever I looked at them both, and I looked at euro pound and I looked at the overall market, I felt that the euro was weaker than the pound, and you can see that. I mean, the pound's dropped now. It's dropped from that area that I was looking at, the 1 hour resistance structure area. I had the support marked in, resistance, which was also high of the day, came back into that area. Simple range play, but I wasn't really going to be forcing it. And you can see here, euro yen, pound yen. Euro yen's just at kind of where it opened, whereas pound yen's gone 0.35, 0.4% away from its open. So again, you can see how it lines up in terms of euro being weaker than the pound, which is going to add to my reasons for trading. So that was euro dollar. As I say, I looked at gold. I'm going to be looking at it more often. I'm not necessarily going to be trading it as such, but I will be marking it out, and I think that it can be something that can be of value for the future. That I just need to get back in tune with it, and if anyone's traded it, then obviously send me a telegram or put a comment in the YouTube. If anyone's trading it consistently just now and feels comfortable with it, then by all means, just let me know. And yeah, that's Monday. I'll be doing some education videos this week as well. The kind of my favourite chart patterns to trade, more talk on the stochastic and why I like that personally, and then zone to zone trading on the 4 hour and the daily, just using that kind of higher time frame thought process to make the most of your trades. As I always say in almost every video, get your 1 hour, your 4 hour, and your daily in line with how you should be trading, and understand the momentum, the trend, the immediate momentum, what the last close candles are telling you. Gauge that properly. You're going to have nice trades that will be profitable more often than not. Also, with the weekend intensive that I went over with Chris, I really enjoyed it this weekend. If you're listening, and obviously we're going to follow up in terms of, I'm going to get you to be doing a video every day on what you're seeing of your analysis of the market. I would highly recommend that anyone listening to this does that for themselves. Just uses TradingView to record video idea. You can keep it private, send it to me. I'm more than happy to look. Send it on Telegram. It's nice and easy to share, and I can have a look at it, and it should take no more than 5-10 minutes of your time to start building some data and experience for yourself in terms of talking through the charts. It's going to help you understand what you're trying to see a lot more than if you don't do that. So yeah, I hope this has been of use, and I look forward to you kind of commenting on my most recent videos. And also, if you haven't subscribed, then subscribe and click the bell notification to get notified on the next videos.